Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to a new game today, low budget repairs. Now this is the playtest. This is a game I've had on my wish list for a little while. I think you guys might be interested in this one. It looks like a lot of fun. I haven't seen how it plays yet, so I'm quite interested to see how the dynamics of it are going to be. But this is manage renovations in the 90s, apartment blocks. Focus on quick profit and cut costs wherever possible. Client noticed defects, tough luck. The money's already in your pocket. Every day brings new challenges and decisions that can lead to fortune or trouble. Okay, so I don't know when the game's going to be released. Hopefully at some point this year would be really good. So we're going to try the game today. If you guys enjoy this, let me know in the comments down below as always, so when it does release I know if we should do a series or something in it or not. And make sure to hit the like bell and subscribe if you're new. We're so close to 50,000 now. We're only 3,000 away. I think we can do this. So let's go. Okay, so welcome to the playtest. The game is still in development, so some things might not work, might look a bit rough. In this version, you have 3 apartments to deal with. When you're done or just had enough, click on the phone in the corridor, complete the task, and move on. At the end, you'll get a survey link. Okay, so there's only going to be a small kind of snippet of the game, and that's okay with me. I don't like to cover too many of these things, but this game really does interest me. So, right, a little bit of screen tearing. Like I said, it probably won't be perfect. So this is probably my apartment, I'm assuming. Or is this somebody else's apartment? Okay, patch the hole. No, this is somebody else's. So, press E to exit through the door, approach the car, and press E to travel to the store. That's the phone when we're finished. Okay, so this is the bedroom. So we need to patch holes in here. How the hell are we going to do that? What have we got? I've got something here in Polish. I've got some tape. I've got some wire. And I got a trash bag. Right. Well, trash I can collect. I don't actually know if that is one of our jobs or not. Oh yeah, clean up and take the trash. So, how do I pick you up? Do I click on maybe 5? I don't want to place anything else. Give me something else to do, please. Stack of shirts. What's this? Cardboard. J work plans. Okay, let's have a look here. Elderly couple decided to use their retirement savings to renovate their apartment and improve the quality of life. Fortunately, the previous contract didn't even finish one room before messing up the jobs. So here, it's pretty obvious what it wants us to do then. Paint the walls in vanilla cream. Okay. So it doesn't help that these things are not quite in English, I suppose. How do I can't move down the list here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I don't want to just walk around with trash bags, but we might have to. Okay, so some of those loading screens do take a little while. Do I actually have some money? I do have some money. Right. Again, this is all in Polish, so there's going to have to be a better translation. Buying furniture. Okay, so furniture's done by that. Don't want to be doing that. I think we need things like for paint. How do I buy things? I was hoping I might be able to just go around and buy stuff. I like that we can go out and stuff. Wild orchid. What color do they want? Vanilla cream. Oh, I'm allowed to buy this. Carry an item to the hands to check out. Press E to purchase the items. Okay, so it's now gone to my inventory. So obviously I'm not allowed to pick up a paintbrush, so what the hell am I supposed to do for paint? Not allowed anything here. Water bottles. Tile adhesive. Okay, plaster compound bag. What's this? Plaster compound Snow White. Bucket for mixing. Okay, can I take one thing at a time? We're gonna have to change that too. We want to be able to... What are you? So, plaster compound. I think if it's already pre-mixed, instead I'd have to buy the water, I think would be better. Let's see how this goes. Oh, hang on. Do I need any tools to put it on the wall, though? Need like a brush? A trowel? No. I'm not allowed any of these things, apparently. Okay. We'll go back into our beautiful car. What the hell happened there? Alright, so where does this go? Maybe we just throw it out the window? Oh god. Right, I think we can just throw it out that window. I think it'll be absolutely fine. Oh wow, there's a weird physics to this game. Oh my god. Right. This is not how this is all meant to go. How are we supposed to get these to connect in nicely? Alright, okay, so it's kind of gone back. Kettle up there. I have a feeling that this probably went here somewhere. Let's not worry about that for a second. And somehow we ended up with more rubbish. Not sure how. Right. Okay, we've gone back to this now. I don't know how to change this. Alright, so let's put the can of paint down. And I'll put you down as well. I've got the bucket, but probably don't need that right now, so we'll store that back in the backpack. How do I use these? Patch the walls, paint the walls, take the rug lying against the wall in the living room and place it in the bedroom. Well, first of all, I need to fix these. Does this tell me how to do it? Open the radio menu queue and select the trowel. Ah! Okay. Oh, that's a scraper. Surely it's not that trowel, right? Alright, maybe. Approach the bucket with the plaster, click to scoop the plaster. Okay, so we actually already have some. Oh, it needs a different tool. Okay, as you can see, we're plastering nicely here. And this is why we need to put the cardboard down. Because it makes a mess. Right, we're getting there. The tutorial is on the wall. Right. This. Go back to our hand. No. Store in backpack. That's obviously the vanilla cream. So we're going to store those two things. I don't know if we're going to need them. We'll pick up this, put it down there. I mean, there's a little bit over the floor. Nothing to worry about. Alright, so if we pick up you, and move you over there, we probably should move everything, really. Alright, this does not pick up very well. So, the reset rotation doesn't do anything. Rotate. Okay. So I think they need to give us some sort of way to do this better. I have no idea. I didn't need to go to the shop and buy all those things though. Oh yeah. Maybe we can clean up the mess. Maybe there's a sponge or something. Okay, so that's them patched. They are happy enough, I think. So we're just painting the bit that we fixed, I'm assuming. This action is not as easy as you might think it is. But I kind of like how realistic the things are to do the stuff. It'd be cool if we had to wait like a waiting time for drying and stuff. Oh yeah, we're getting it all over that floor. You never know that I fixed that wall, right? Mr. Maggie. Is this how the Karate Kid trained? Okay, so we've painted the walls. They're happy with that. What the hell am I supposed to do with this cub? Sake. I just smashed this window now. Oh my god. Right. Okay, so then it'd be for the hand. So a piece of cardboard just smashed through that. Like, I get the physics thing and it's supposed to be funny. But that'll be a bit too extreme. I'd understand if I moved that through the door. But there's not much I can do about that. Alright, let's take you out. I think it's just getting thrown outside. Okay, so the cloth can clean up your mess, so that's something. One less thing to worry about, right? Take the rug lying against the wall in the living room and place it in the bedroom. What rug? This is the living room, right? Box. Take the rug lying against the wall in the living room and place it in the bedroom. Getting sick of walking into that thing. Ah, there it is. It was in front of me. It just blended in. There we go. Okay, so to lay the carpet. Right, we managed to do one room. We made a little bit of a mess. I don't think they'll notice. Pick up the clock from the couch and hang it on the wall to the right of the door. Okay, open the radio menu, get the drill. Approach the wall, hold name. Open the radio menu, select the screwdriver. Approach the pre-drilled hole, screw and screw. Open the radio menu, empty hands. Pick up the clock. Pick up, approach the wall, position of the installed screw, release, hang on to the screw. Right. Okay. Living room done. Remove the stools from the kitchen and replace them with... Okay, so how do I... Oh, freaking hell, we're just destroying the place. Can we not smash any more glass, please? Alright, we'll just leave you in there. Suppose I'm gonna have to pick up my mess I keep smashing. Can we not sell these to somebody? Or repurpose them? Maybe we could throw them in our van later on in the game or something. I suppose I could have just thrown them out the kitchen window. What are the keys? There's a bread bin. Do people still own bread bins? We used to have one. I don't think I've ever owned a bread bin. Right. So, we want to just... Not very easy. We need like a proper placement mode. Because like once I get close here now, it's not easy to actually place the damn things. Oh, no, I've just broken out a window. I've got to hand that as well, don't I? Hang Fantasyland painting that's laying on the floor above the cabinet. Okay, so it wants to go here, so we'll get the drill. Then we need the screwdriver. Then we need our bare hands. Pick up our picture frame. It says it's hung up. Thinking that maybe it needs to go higher then. Did I just get electrocuted? Alright, okay, let's try that again then. Where is this? Hey! So, work plans. We're in progress. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. Some areas could have done with more care overall, it's not bad. I feel like we used to be done more solidly well. I won't complain too much. Well, there you go, shouldn't complain too much. Okay, so we got to the second apartment. So we can have a look at the work plan. I like this. So we got the bedroom, we got the bathroom. Okay, so that's all good. So let's start in said bathroom. I'll open up everywhere so we can have a look. Right. Hang wide view mirror above the sink. Right. Oh, it looks like there's already a screw there. So... Right, okay. Yep, that's fixed itself. Buy the mic bathroom shelf and mount it above the sink. Buy the mic soap holder. So we have to go to the shop for those things. I need this stuff for the bin. No. Right. We'll do the buying last, maybe. So in here wants us to pick up the rubbish. Buy and place a new Muzura. Okay, again, there's not much we can do about that for the second. And take out the trash. Okay, so there's still more trash around, so we'll do that. And let's just leave you down there for a second. Let's open up a window. Alright, so that's that sorted. Yep. There's more rubbish everywhere now. Okay, so we can go to there. Alright, now these holes, the only good thing is I actually have some putty already, don't I? So we'll throw you down there. That's pretty full. This is a lot to patch. So this was probably intended to send us to the shop, but because we're into the shop in the first one, we already have what I need to some extent. We'll just clean up our mess off the floor later. For this one, we're learning about the furniture, I'd imagine. There's a big gap down here that needed filling. I'm gonna paint this green again, so we are gonna go to the shop. Gotta remove the couch as well by the looks of it. Hang painting still alive. Buy a new modern style executive lounge couch and place it where the old one was. So we're gonna have to throw the old one out the window, I think. I think we're gonna be tight on this, you know. I need to get lower. Alright, let's just move you out of the way for the minute. What the hell am I going to do with this? Definitely got to go out this window. Alright, there's that anyways. I gotta just move a few things out of the way. Because this wall is a mess. Actually says the holes are patched enough now, but do I need to paint by? Oh yeah, we do. Okay. Need to move more things out of the way. So close. There you go. Let's use the whole bucket of that. Let's get our cloth. Least we can do is kind of clean up our mess, I suppose. Plenty of it. If the cardboard was easy to place, I would so use the cardboard, but I'd say just for the ease of everything, we might as well just clean, right? Okay, so we'll put you there. This can go out the window. Right. Buy and mount a coat. Okay, so we need to go to the shop. Okay, so we're at the store. Right, we need a few things. First thing I need is the basil green paint. Hopefully that was the basil green. I don't think there's any other green, right? Fresh basil, what they're calling it. Right, so this I need to buy the mic bathroom shelf. Right, okay. Okay, I need to buy you. I don't really see a bathroom shelf. Buy a new modern style executive lounge couch. Bathroom shelf. Let me see another. Bathroom shelf mic and soap holder. Okay, buy. Hang painting, still food, buy mount coat. Okay, so that should all be done. The item will be delivered to the customer's apartment. Okay. I think we're good. I love this. I love being able to come to the shop like this. It reminds me a little bit of oh my god, what's that building game? Okay, so we're back at the house. This is everything that's arrived. So we've got the couch. We know that that's going to go in here in a minute. Why don't we start with getting this paint going? I just painted the ceiling by accident. So that's a thing. Obviously, if we buy things and my inventory's full, I'm hoping that maybe, you know, we can keep odd bits for other jobs between our van. Maybe we can have like an inventory in that van or something that we can go out and change things. I know it's not expensive, but if the game is all about just doing kind of odd jobs and stuff, I think it'd definitely be better. And obviously you can buy better equipment eventually. They're not letting us in the playtest, that's why we couldn't buy any of the drills. I'm assuming that, you know, the rollers would be better, there'd be better drills, better this and that. Yay, that's that bit pretty much done at least. So you can be as perfect as you like or as messy as you like. I think that's kind of half the point of the game. You'll just get paid accordingly, I think. And sometimes games like this that have a few bugs give it a bit of a charm, you know? Like this, it's not particularly easy. It's not set to be, you know, just splash on the wall. Like, you know, we go down here, we're going to put paint on the floor. So you can see here now, the paint is all done. It's happy. We can put you back in there. You can go out the window. You're no good now. Okay, so still life above the table on the left side. Right, well look, it's already got 2 drill holes, so I don't need to do anything with that. And then this one, I'm assuming, is on the right. Like so. I'm not saying everything is perfect in here. We've had to move some things around, but you know. Right, how do I open you? Any tutorials on how to open boxes? Do I need to have something here, maybe? I'm saying that maybe... Let's clean up my mess a little bit. I'd say the rest of that was somebody else. How do I open this? Right. Electric shock is the last one, that's fine. Just don't understand. I'm not actually going to get paid enough for this. For what? I like something flashed up then. Okay, so that comes in 3 pieces. It doesn't tell me how to unpack. I don't know. These ones are not so bad. I didn't buy the wardrobe. This is for the corridor. Was any screws already in place? Mounting items is fine. F for mountain mode. Alright, I can probably mount that up there, right? Okay, we're getting electrocuted. Maybe I needed to. Ah, mount mode. Ah, some things don't need other screws. Okay. This, still no idea. I haven't seen a board to teach me how to unpack furniture yet. Open the radio menu, select the screwdriver, approach furniture. Okay. So So I'm assuming I need to have the screwdriver. Did I buy that couch 3 times? Is that why I have no money? Oh no, it's just all the boxes are here together. Okay, so that's good. Buy a new modern style executive lounge couch and place where the old one was. This is the living room, right? I'm not sure why it's not accepting that. But there we go, that's that done. And then it would be that these would just be mounting brackets, right? So if we press F and we're closer to the wall. Mountain mode. There we go. Some things don't need to be drilled in. We put it there, so. It didn't like the coater either. So look, there's a few little things like I did these the wrong way around. Oh. Okay. This wanted to be at the bath. And then this one needed to be over at the sink. Yeah, something like that. Left to the entrance of the door. Okay, so that's where I've gone wrong with that. I'm also drilling holes for no reason, that means, but hey ho. So, the wardrobe's the only thing I've not done, but say if we just end this job, because I think for... Oh, that works. So we got some of the things done, and that's fine. So I'm going to leave it there. I actually really think this game's going to be brilliant. I can't wait for it. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like bell, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.